What's going on, everybody? Bash still here again. Day, what is it now? Four? Day four of the 12 Days of Anime. And for today, got a special little shirt on. It's the TFS Androids shirt. And it just so happens to have one of my other favorite characters of anime, Android 16, on it. Now, Android 16 is one of my favorite characters a lot for the fact that um, we're both kind of like if you guys know me personally, I'm pretty much a pacifist. Like, I don't like violence. I don't like to argue and everything, but if provoked enough, I will. And it's kind of like those things, like how Android 16 was. He was just kind of like this passive, like just kind of like, hmm, like TFS played it up a lot, especially in like their bridge series, where it's just like, I would like to kill Son Goku, like that was his, that's what he was programmed to do and everything. But you know, he really was like one of those things where it's like it goes to show that even if something is your nature, it doesn't mean it defines your actions. And that's really one of the good things that I like about Android 16 is that he really shows that. And it was also one of the reasons why his death was so impactful to Gohan. Because here's this android who was literally made to kill. It was an android built specifically to kill one specific person, Son Goku. Because, Dr. Gero and his crazy teenage girl obsession over Son Goku. But, yeah, like, Android 16 is really just kind of like this. He's a lot like me. He's big and looks scary in stature and everything, but like it's also like you know he doesn't want to hurt. Like he was modeled after Dr. Gero's son, and Dr. Gero's son was very much like pacifistic, and he didn't really like he doesn't want to like tuffle and scuffle and everything. That's not Android 16 scene. That's not what he wants. Like, yeah, he was an android and he has an artificial intelligence, but he's a smart AI. He understands human emotions and everything. That's the kind of charm that Android 16 has, is that he really does understand human emotions, and he understands it just as well, if not better, than androids 17 and 18, because they're technically cyborgs. You know, um, the translation was kind of weird because the original Japanese is Jinzo, Jinzo no Ningen, artificial humans. That's what it is. So it just kind of just translated over to the U.S. to the West as androids. Even though the more correct term for 17 and 18 would be cyborgs. But he understands, like I'm saying, he understands human emotions a lot better than Android 17 and 18 did. And it really strikes a chord when you think about it, that here's this killing machine, a machine literally made to kill, that's making its own choices, going against its programming, and saving the life that it was supposed to take. So it's kind of ironic when you think about it that way. Like, Dr. Gero built Android 16 specifically to kill Goku. In the end, he ended up being the catalyst for what saves Goku. Um, and it might not have been like for a very long period of time. Like, Android 16 was the catalyst for Gohan going Super Saiyan 2. Uh, because Goku kind of just blew up with Cell and everything. So that's what it was and everything. And it's like Android 16 literally did his best to save and protect the world when he was a machine that was made to kill. And that contradiction that you can see there, you're like, okay, here's a machine that's made to kill, but here it is attempting to save the world and save the lives that it was meant to take. Like, Android 17 and 18 just killed for the fun of it. They killed a lot of people. They just got on their nerves or whatnot. But like, here's Android 16, a machine specifically made to kill, that does not have a brain. It's fully automated with programming built into it ahead of time, and yet here it is, defying its programming and going against the wishes of the one who built him. And honestly, if that's not amazing, I don't know what is. And that's honestly why Android 16 is one of my favorite characters, more so from the Dragon Ball anime. Like in Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, whatever. Android 16 is in my he's number 2. He's my second favorite character, with my first favorite character being Piccolo, for a whole different reason in Dragon Ball Z. That's for a whole different reason. But Android 16 specifically for the fact that he's more human than the androids. Android 16 is more human than Android 17 and 18 are, even though they are technically cyborgs. Android 16 still is more human. He's more compassionate. He understands human emotions a lot better than Android 17 and 18 did. And what else can I say? Android 16 is just a great guy. You know, there's not much else for me to say other than that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the 12 days of anime. You know, this is day 4 of the 12 days of anime, and yeah, you guys are gonna be getting another video today. It should be uploaded about an hour in between this, when this one goes up, and somewhere between an hour to 2 hours after this one goes up. And yeah. So wait up, you guys get a double, spoiling guys, you guys get a double upload today. Can't speak today. But yeah, you guys get a double upload. Alright, well, this is Vash Dale signing out. Remember, this too shall pass. See you in the next one.